Hello, my name is Finn Sheehan, and today I am going to be reviewing The Parking Lot Movie, directed by Meghan Eckman. The Parking Lot Movie is much more than a movie about parking lot attendees. This documentary highlights how such a low-paying job done by overqualified candidates can benefit in ways that money couldn't. For a movie that takes place in only one main location, you'll find yourself surprised at how entertaining it is, and it might even convince you to apply as a parking lot attendee at the corner parking lot. This film takes place in and around the corner parking lot in Charlottesville, Virginia. It shows the type of lifestyle that these people live, despite the fact that they are all overqualified with degrees in anthropology, sociology, and philosophy, and could be doing other jobs making much more money. It also shows how they interact with customers and how they run the little parking lot while amusing themselves. When looking at this film through the eyes of film scholar Bill Nichols, I think that the model of this documentary is a diary that includes the narrative of 10 different people. I feel that the mode is expository because it is a mix of footage that creates the story, but I also think that it has aspects of a poetic mode simply because of how abstract and unique this film is. I was very surprised at how entertained I was by a movie about people working in a parking lot. I felt that I got to know the employees very well. I knew which ones were more patient and easygoing, and which ones would try to damage your car if you blew the gate.
Give me your ticket. Come on, it's a pay lot. Give me your ticket.
I felt that I could relate to similar things that they could at the parking lot, like losing my temper and doing anything and everything to make the time go by faster. I enjoyed looking at their perspectives. They are all easygoing, but some of them feel that because they are parking lot attendees, they have all the power over everything that occurs in the lot.
Did we play God? I guess that's the question. Did we play God at the parking lot? And while none of us could ever be God, but I guess we played God.
Although it does get annoying at times, it is a change from what you would typically see in a movie, and it makes you think from the perspective of a parking lot attendee. These people could be making a lot more money in other professions, but I think that very few films and documentaries show the viewpoints of those shown in this one. Keeping this in mind, all of the attendees were social actors, which means they knew they were on camera the whole time. This very well may have influenced the way they treated customers and the way they acted in general. Because I was aware of this, I knew not to take everything they say as fact. However, I definitely do believe in the transformation that they claim they went through. Some of the statuses after these transformations include James McNew, who is in the famous band Yo La Tengo, Rick Slade, who is the Chief of Science and Resource Management for the National Park Service in Georgia, and Mark Scottinger, who is currently attending law school at UVA. One thing I felt wasn't great about this movie was the runtime. Although it was short for an average movie at only an hour and 24 minutes, I think that Meghan Eckman could have cut off a good 15 minutes of the film, and the takeaway would have been the same. The beginning especially is very confusing and made me lose interest. There was a lot of talking and interactions with customers without any context, and these scenes made me want to turn the movie off and watch something else. However, once you get a grasp of the situation that these people are in, it is a lot more entertaining. This may have been done intentionally by Eckman to show what to expect throughout the film, but for me, I was left confused and lost until I got more background. When comparing this documentary to other documentaries that I have watched, I felt that this was a much more fun approach. I found myself laughing at different scenes and just having a good time watching it. I also felt that it was a nice reminder that not all documentaries have to be serious and dark. Overall, I was a fan of this film. There are definitely things that could use improvement, but I found myself very entertained, especially for a documentary. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.